Hello everyone, welcome to Freddie Cook's International Soul Food Dinner Conversation. Today is a very special day because we're going to have some very intimate conversation, just you and I. So grab your plate, grab you something to drink, have a seat, let's talk. But first, we got to say grace. Lord, thank you for this food that I'm about to receive. Lord, nourish and strengthen my body for Christ's sake. Such a blessing, purify this food that it does my body no harm. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. All right. So as promised, I am back here with a dinner conversation today. And we are eating Jack's. I have a bigger Jack, which has 3 pieces of meat. I am supposed to have extra onion on there. We'll see if they put extra onion on there because they forgot my fries. I even checked my order, but I forgot that I ordered fries, so that didn't help. But I got home and realized that I'm missing something, and it's the fries. So I have some coleslaw in the middle, a breast and a thigh, and some gravy back here. So yes, I hope you're doing well because I am doing well. I have a lot on my mind. All right. Did I get a straw? I don't think I got a straw. But okay. Where were we? That is always good. All right. So, I was not going to record today. I really wasn't. I'm not sure if I like this coleslaw or not. It's not like Popeyes. Not like KFC. Definitely not as good as those. I guess it's okay. But, so I wasn't going to record. As soon as I got off work, I really had to contact PayPal because they was tripping. I had to resolve an issue with them. And I had to contact Xfinity. Oh my gosh. Don't even let me get started with Comcast. It literally took me speaking with 4 representatives and 1 supervisor over the course of 2 weeks to finally get my issue resolved today. This chicken is not bad though, although this was the last little batch of the night. It's still pretty good. Can you believe I transferred service September 28th. It is now November 30th. Comcast is just now disconnecting the service from my previous location. So after actually waiting on them for 30 minutes to actually come to the phone, I had to wait on hold for 30 minutes. Keeping in mind, it takes forever for you to get somebody on the phone, which I hate. Going through the IVR. And this whole pandemic gives them a built-in reason not to answer the phone. Due to the COVID pandemic, call times are exceptionally high. And wow, woo, woo. Do not put that on the pandemic. Y'all was saying that stuff before. That the call volume is extremely high. You may be able to resolve your issue by going to our link. Woo, 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 wow. If you would like me to send you a link, press 1. Okay, I ain't pressing nothing because I don't want you to send me nothing. I just want to get you, I want somebody on this phone. Sorry, I didn't get your answer. I didn't hear your answer. No, because I didn't say nothing. I want you to get somebody on this phone. And look, I already got hip to pressing 0. It used to be that if you press 0, that'll go ahead and get you over to a representative. Well, they don't play that. They don't play that no more. So I finally got to speak to somebody, and I finally spoke to somebody that seemed like they had enough sense to actually complete. This is the only person, the last person, even beyond the supervisors that I spoke with last time. This was the only person that actually did what I needed to do. So after I got off the phone with them, because I was laying across the bed, and I just laid there for a minute, and I was tired already. First of all, from work. Yes. From sitting in one spot all day. Yes, I was tired. Don't judge me. I guess you can judge me if you want to. I'm just saying, I was tired. But my stomach was growling too. And so I was thinking, I'm not going to record. And I was like, you know, I just talked about procrastination in my other video. Let me not procrastinate. Let me go ahead and record this video. Because it's past time. So I try not to make this video very long. If you got something to drink, cheers. Bloop. But, you know, this is going to be a little review of a previous video. But today, I had an experience that actually gave me a really great example of something that I said in one of my previous dinner conversations. It's a conversation about belief. And y'all can't see the chicken, but that was a really big chicken breast I had. Let me try this burger. Let's see what it tastes like. It's been a long time since I had a Jack's burger. Does taste like real meat. It tastes pretty good. Okay, but back to today. So in a previous dinner conversation about belief, I was sharing that we all have different beliefs. There's so many different beliefs in the world. But the only thing that really matters in the end is what's true. Point in case, there is this man, I don't remember his name right now, but I will put up the article right here. There was this guy who said that he did not believe, he didn't believe the virus was real. So this guy does not believe, or did not believe, that the virus was real. Now that's his belief. He's free to believe that, and that was his truth in his head. Now, not only did he get the virus and was hospitalized, that man is no longer here because the same virus that he did not believe took him to his grave. So, what are you saying, Fred? I'm saying that it doesn't matter what you believe if what you believe is contrary to the truth. And he was a non-believer. There's a parallel there. He's a non-believer. But it didn't matter what he believed. Example number 2. I spoke with a man while I was working today. He had called to pay a policy that had lapsed. He said to me in a raspy, very wheezy, and out of breath voice that he's been in the hospital for 7 days with COVID. And he said to me, I was an unbeliever. I didn't believe it. But this is horrible. Another unbeliever who had made up their own truth in their mind. And that truth was real to them. It was true to them because it's what they believed. But I'm here to tell you today that it doesn't matter what you believe if what you believe is not the truth. And the truth is going to affect all of us one way or the other, whether we believe it or not. So there are you 2 examples of 2 unbelievers. People who didn't believe that there is a pandemic, but was affected by it. Now, this goes way beyond. This goes much farther beyond a pandemic. That's just a very immediate example that we can put our fingers on so that we can actually see how the truth is affecting. I mean, it's life or death, basically. And that's what we're talking about today. Not really life or death. It will be life or death. But I wanted to bring that up because I'm wanting to help somebody, whoever is out there. I need to help you. I need to help somebody. By sharing the truth here. We all know there's a pandemic now. And we all have been affected by it. Whether we know somebody who's had it, we've all been in quarantine. There hasn't been any way around it. So I want to share the truth with you because if you don't want to hear the truth, if you make up in your mind your own truth, you're only going to deceive yourself like those gentlemen did. We make up our own truth so that we can shield ourselves from the truth, to keep ourselves from dealing with the truth. That's a defense mechanism we have. If the truth comes to us as anything outside of what we believe or what we want to believe, if the truth is uncomfortable, we choose not to deal with it. And when we choose not to confront the truth, then that's when we deceive ourselves. That's when we really put ourselves in danger. That's why you need counselors in so many different settings. A lot of people don't want to confront the truth because it's uncomfortable, especially if it's something that you don't want to see or don't want to hear. But I'm here today to share with you the truth. What truth am I sharing today? Babylon is fallen. Now, this is going to be an intro because there's no way I can talk about it all here, and it's already 20 minutes in. But in order for you to have context and understand this discussion and this topic, there are 4 things that are important for you to know. What the heck is Babylon? Why is it falling? What does it mean that it's fallen? How does it affect us? Or what are we going to do about it? Okay? There's going to be a part 2, perhaps even a part 3 to this. Because I'm just going to touch the surface here. I'm going to keep it light here. What is Babylon? It's basically the world, the system of the world, is the way the world operates. You have government. You have, well, government and politics, of course, so the way people are governed. You have religion. You have politics, or I said politics. You have the marketplace where you buy and sell, the economy, basically. And you have the pursuit of happiness within the marketplace. So verily, verily, what I'm saying to you is the way that we do business, the way that we operate in the world today, our day-to-day actions, is falling. It is changing. And here's the truth. The world that we have known before this pandemic, it's not coming back. That's something that will make you change the channel. Close your ears. I don't want to hear it anymore. Now, if someone had said, if I had said there's a pandemic coming before the pandemic, and I'm pretty sure I've said this before, pretty sure no one would want to hear it because that's news that is it's unfortunate. It's not positive. It's not something that you want to hear. So you want to tune out and think that if I don't face it, if I don't hear it, if I don't believe it, then it won't come to pass. But the thing is, when it happens, now you're faced with the truth smacked you up beside the face because you didn't prepare yourself for it. And so I'm saying to you, by telling you that Babylon is falling, so that we can be prepared for what we're going to see, because this is nothing compared to what is about to occur. Okay? Let's leave that for just one moment and let's talk about why is it happening. For one, it's been written. It has been written and prophesied about thousands of years ago. But why? Why are all of these horrible things happening and about to happen? That's the question. There's a long answer and there's a short answer. I'll start by saying this. We were talking about belief as it is. Many people have different beliefs, and nothing can change people's belief until the truth happens. And if things continue to go the way that they are, if people continue to, everything is okay, nothing's going to change. But there is a creator that is trying to get the attention of the world. The truth has been spoken and it's been shared and it's been ignored because everybody want to do what they want to do. And everybody has their own truth. And that's okay. Until That's okay until the end. Because no one think about what happens when you close your eyes. And the truth of the matter is we all live and we all die. Something we don't want to talk about or think about, but it happens. That's the truth, and it can't be denied. Those two gentlemen that I spoke about earlier are proof of that, and we know that that's the truth. But we are being shaken and wakened. The things of this world, politics and power, and continuing to seek after our dreams and goals and our very own lustful thoughts and every wicked imagination that we can think of, we fulfill. There are no consequences, really, for our actions, of course, for not believing. But we are entering into a completely different age. We're ending one age and we're beginning a new age. And it's very hard for us to believe that this is happening in our lifetime. We don't want to believe it. It sounds like a fairy tale. And so because there's so much unbelief, we have to be shaken. And we have to be shaken awake. Those who can be shaken awake will be shaken or shook. Yeah, we're going to be shook. And those who choose to continue to live in deception and the delusion will continue to hide your eyes, cover your ears, and there will be mass deception. And it's coming to put a divide between those who are believers and those who are unbelievers, those who are truth seekers and lovers of the truth, and those who do not love the truth. And I want to share this scripture right here. The coming of the lawless one is according to the working of Satan, with all power, signs, and lying wonders, and with all unrighteous deception among those who perish, because they did not receive the love of the truth, that they might be saved. And for this reason God will send strong delusion, that they should believe the lie, that they all may be condemned who did not believe the truth, but had pleasure in unrighteousness. Now, what is the lie? Make sure to watch the next dinner conversation, Babylon is Fallen, Part 2. This is the very beginning of Babylon is Fallen and what is going to happen. Things to come, things that are going to happen, things that we're seeing, and I'm seeing it unfold like never before, right before my eyes. And it's all written, and what's sad is that it's been foretold, but so many people steer away from the truth to where, if you don't read it, if you don't hear it, you don't know it. And if you don't encounter it, how can you know it? And then when someone speak about it, it sounds like just another tale or story. But it's already written and it's coming to pass. This is not a gloom and doom message. This has a good ending, but only for some people. And that's life. And we talked about dualities on this channel of life and death, light and darkness, good and evil. There's always an opposite. And that's why Babylon is fallen. It's happened because of the wickedness of the world. This is what we've brought ourselves to. And so our own wicked imaginations are bringing in destruction. But there's so many things that are going to be allowed now because we have been under grace for so long. Whether you believe or not, we all get daylight. We all get sunlight. We all get blessings because of the grace of God. But how long is the creator of all things, including humankind, how long is he going to allow us to continue to ignore and choose our own idols apart from him. We give more attention to made up pagan holidays. We spend more time putting up Santa Clauses and, Easter bunnies and all of this made up stuff than we do, the creator, which many do not know. And so there will be opportunity for everyone to choose, and everyone will willfully choose one or the other. Some people are already choosing by not wanting to believe. Some people are already making their choice because they are so in love with money and the ways of the world and celebrities. The way we worship and idolize celebrities like they're gods. And so we're all going to have an opportunity to choose which side are we going to stand on. And it's going to be very obvious in coming days of which side that you're on. You're going to have to make a choice. We talked about on this channel already, we've talked about forced vaccinations. We talked about forced microchipping. Now, when I say forced vax or forced chipping, I don't mean somebody's going to hold you down and force you to take it. I mean that you are going to either take it in order to travel, in order to buy food, in order to actually do the things that we take for granted now and do every day, or you will not take it and have to find an alternate solution. And for the record, I do not believe that the new COVID-19 vax is the mark of the beast. I think it is, but ideally you'll need to really think twice and steer away from any type of injections, stamps, or anything that's going to cause a mark in your hand or your forehead. As of course, these things are made to appear very innocent and necessary, but if you don't have knowledge of what I'm speaking of, and if you trust the government with no trust and understanding of the things of God and the Holy Bible that it speaks of, you're going to take it and it's not going to be a good outcome. This is just the beginning, and I just want to give you an opportunity to choose life and to be prepared for what is coming, because there is preparation, and there's so much to talk about. I can't say it all right now, but we're covering what is Babylon. I kind of touched on it. It's the ways of the world. It's political power structure. It's the religious systems of the world. It's the pursuit of happiness through the marketplace with buying and selling. These are the areas in our world system where people put their trust and their faith. These are the things that people idolize. Those are the things that are falling. And the reason they are falling is because we, human beings, have made those things idols. Even politics, Biden, Trump, Republican, and Democrat, and it's back and forth, and to the point to where people on either side don't see the people in the other party as human beings with feelings and emotions and struggles just like everybody else. It becomes an idol. It becomes something that people worship and put their trust and hope in, and God will not have it that way. So, same thing with buying and selling. We have made the marketplace, with name brand, expensive, extremely high, excessive purchases, houses, cars, fancy this, fancy that it has become our pursuit of happiness, to where we're chasing after these material things and we're not chasing after eternal life. through Jesus Christ. That's what it's all about. Again, everyone has the opportunity to accept or reject. And at the very end, what I mean the end, when our life is no more on this earth, then, the life that we lived on this earth will definitely be rewarded, whether good or bad, whether light or darkness. That's all for now. I didn't finish my food, but I almost finished it. Started talking, and this is where we ended up. So, a very heavy conversation. We're really just scratching the surface. I really hope and I really pray that you stay with me, because it's going to continue to be deep, but it's going to be serious. And I'm only speaking truth. And until next time, I hope you stay safe, that you stay blessed, that you are protected, and that you'll come back to see me. Until then, take care.